Alright, so here's a screencast recording of directions for recording and submitting your end of the semester solo, which is the holiday tune of your choice, to me via Schoology. So I'll show you how to record it on your iPad and then how to submit it on Schoology on your iPad as well. So the first thing that you want to do is record your solo. So on your iPad, go to your camera icon, open it, then take your instrument, and for your video recording, you have to make sure and your fingers, your hands, are on the screen when you're recording it, because I need to be able to see what you're playing and just to make sure that it's you. Brass players, please do not play like this straight into the camera, because then I won't be able to see your face, and chances are it's going to be way too loud when you play anyway. So I'd recommend kind of playing to the side, especially if you're a brass player. Flutes, you're fine, you can face this way. But brass, I would probably play this way so that I can see everything and that your sound is not going straight into the iPad microphone. So when you're ready, click record over here and then record your solo. And then when you're done with your solo, you can stop recording. Then you're recording back to yourself. Now I can't actually do it on this iPad because the sound, you won't hear it with the Screencast software. But click here in the and if you were just on your iPad, you could push play here and you could listen to yourself playing. Check to make sure, one, that I can see your face and your hands, and then also make sure that the quality of the sound is good. If I play really close to the iPad, it's going to sound like this, which is a really kind of gross, loud sound. And if anybody turns in a recording like that to me, I'm not going to listen to it. I'll just send you a message on Schoology and say, you know, please redo this because the sound quality is not good. So it shouldn't be a problem if you face your bells, brass players, away from the microphone and are a couple feet away. It should be fine, but check to make sure. Then once you are happy with the sound quality and you're playing and you see your face and your hands on the video the whole time, then you can trim your video because you don't need all this stuff in the beginning where it shows you picking up your instrument and getting ready and then breathing, and then at the end with you putting your video, you're turning your video off, putting your instrument down. You can trim all that stuff off by clicking these little arrow trimmers at the top. So if you look under where it says all photos, there's that little black arrow that you can click, not that, this, you can click on it and drag it, and you can see anything to the left of the yellow right now, it's kind of whitish, that is being trimmed off. So make sure that you don't actually trim your playing, but you can go back and I'm gonna untrim that. So this is the point where my instrument is not in my hands, so I'll trim it. When the trumpet gets up to my mouth, then I will stop. So about right here, it's probably a good place to start, and you can test it out. You can trim it and then play it from that point, and then you can go back and untrim. Same thing, I'm going to grab the one at the end here. You can see I'm not playing, so we don't need any of this. So playing, and here's where I stop playing, maybe about here. So then just click trim when you're happy with that, and I would probably do save as new clip so that you don't. If you trim it incorrectly or trim it too much, then you can always go back and fix it. Then play it to make sure it sounds the way you want it to sound. Then your movie recording is done. So exit your camera and go into Schoology. So click on end of the semester solo if you're in the band, section 1, end of the semester solo. This will bring you to a description of the project like I showed you in class. And then if you click on submissions, it will show you the rubric. And again, the rubric is almost the same as our regular playing quiz rubrics. It just has the recording submission category at the bottom. So you can click on any of these categories to get a more detailed version of them. So if I click on recording and submission, it shows you all of the things that need to be in your video in order for me to accept it and grade it. So 1, the ends of the video are trimmed, like we just did. 2, the sound quality is good. 3, your face and your hands are shown in the video. And then 4, what we're doing right now, you have submitted it to me in Schoology. And again, if you don't do these things properly, I will not watch your video. I will send you a message and say, please redo your video and submit it to me. One of these 4 things about your recording was not done properly. So please make sure you follow the recording and submission directions. So once you've done with that, you click on the little cog over here in the upper right hand corner of the iPad and click on Submit Photo and Video. Then go to your camera roll. Here are all our videos from class, so most recent one, check it. Then click the green check mark, and then one more time. And then I'll say uploading media, and then it will continue until it's done uploading your video. Then it's done. So once that is complete, then you can check to make sure it's there on Schoology and that you've submitted it. And if you have any questions about that, you can message me and I can check on Schoology to make sure it's there. But make sure you wait this whole time while it's uploading media so that it will be on Schoology. So we'll just wait a couple more seconds till this is done just to make sure. Okay, so then it says at the top your submission has been added, which means that you have correctly submitted your video, and then I will have it on Schoology. So if you have any more questions, please let me know, and otherwise here is how you record and submit your end of the semester solo. Good luck. Look forward to hearing them.